Hey everybody, Emily Hibard here, author of the Starting Your Nonprofit book series, available on emilyhibard.com and of course the amazing Amazon. The purpose of today's tutorial was inspired by an email I received last month, January 2017, so I thought I'd show you that email, walk you through a few steps, and give you a few tips. So with that, let's get started. And here is the email that I received. The right information pops out. I see 990, I see Idle Tuesdays, and I click Complete Tax Filing, which then brings me to this page. And I see some basic company information, Idle Tuesdays recording studio, I see our address. I also see the beginning and the end of our tax period, January 1 and December 31, which, if you don't know, all nonprofits have a calendar year, not a fiscal year. So you'll start on January 1 and you'll end on 12/31. So it looks good, and I click Next. So after I click Next, it brings me to this page where I have the option to put in my personal information, which I do, and I click Proceed to Payment, which then brings me to this page. So I see that for $39.95, I can file the 990N for tax year 2017 for Idle Tuesdays Recording Studio. It has some fields to enter my credit card information. I can click Pay and Submit Filing. But there's one catch. This is a total scam. You see, that email that I received was from some bogus company called File 990 that's sending emails to nonprofits, charging them $39.95 to file the 990N, when in reality the 990N is filed directly with the IRS on irs.gov, and it doesn't cost anything to file. So I wanted to show you this in case you or someone you know is receiving that email and thinking, oh, okay, I think they changed things. It's $39.95 now to file the 990N. False. This is a total scam. So with that, let's get started with what you actually are supposed to do. And welcome to irs.gov, the actual place you're supposed to file your 990s for organizations with $50,000 or less in donations. So we're going to start off by clicking Charities and Nonprofits in the top right, which is going to bring us to this page here. And what you need to look for is the second option, Annual Reporting and Filing. And go ahead and click that link. And that brings us to this page. What you want to look for is Annual Electronic Notice, e-postcard for small exempt organizations. This is for organizations with $50,000 or less in donations a year. So go ahead and give that a click. And that brings us to this page. If the IRS doesn't make it difficult to file this form, I don't know who does. Not only is it not at the top, you have to scroll and scroll and scroll and look for the needle in the haystack until you see the question, ready to file? Yes. So the Form 990N electronic filing system, give that a click, and that will take you to the login page for the IRS. And log in like such with your username and password. While I'm doing this, I'm actually going to be filing for Idle Tuesdays Recording Studio. I can see on this login history I've been here a couple times before, and click Continue. On the left-hand side here is option to update the profile for Idle Tuesdays, but on the right-hand side is how we get started with the 990. So give that a click. And this shows me some previous filings for the 990N form, both in 2015 and 2016. I have our tax ID blurred out just for security. For some reason, our 2016 is pending, but it's the IRS and they're slow, so I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm going to continue with Create New Filing. And from here, I'll select Idle Tuesdays Recording Studio since we're already signed into Idle Tuesdays. And it brings us to this page to enter our organization information, which I will go ahead and do in lightning speed, and continue by clicking Submit Filing. And then you get this warning basically saying you're about to submit the filing, which we want to do that. So if you click OK, it sends your information to the IRS. Which brings you to this nice, simple confirmation page showing that I just filed for Idle Tuesdays Recording Studio for the tax year of 2017. And what I want to do is I want to save this confirmation in case I have any problems. So I'm going to print this. For now, I'm going to save it to a PDF, but this is what we want to have on file for our records. And as you can see, it's open to public inspection. So remember to keep all personally identifiable information off of your 990s. But remember, if you get that email, ignore it. Go directly to irs.gov. Thanks, everybody.
In a hotel room, there's a bride and groom drinking pink champagne. In a small garage, there's a used guitar playing Kurt Cobain. Out in the city street, the people take a stand out in the pouring rain. I'd like to meet you there, take away your pain. I just want to know your name. I just want to feel your heartbeat. I just want to know secret places that you go. I just want to know your name. In a prison cell near the fires of hell, a weary soul gets saved. And in suburban homes, all the suburban clones are singing Marvin and Gaye. And on the stage tonight, I sing these songs I write, blow the crowd away. I'd like to meet you there and take away your pain. Oh yeah, I just wanna know your name. I just wanna feel your heartbeat. I just wanna be the friendship that you see. I just want to know your name. Oh yeah, I think that you and me could be the second Tuesday of the week. I know there's gotta be a way that we can make the change. You know there's gotta be a way. I just wanna know your name. And I just wanna feel your heartbeat, beat. I just wanna give you the life you've yet to live. 'Cause I just want to know your name. 'Cause I just wanna feel your heartbeat, beat, beat, yeah. I just wanna give you the life you've yet to live. 'Cause I just want to know